We had solar panels installed 12 or 13 years ago for water only and seen the benefit of it. So then when solar for electricity came about, we looked into it because we knew the savings that was there from the water side of it. So it had to be the same for the electricity side of it. It was also a way of saving money and earning money with the paying back to the grid. If more and more people get solar, there's less dependency on the grid to produce it. So, and if the weather is the way it's going and keeps up, it's not just sunny days that you need, it's bright days. So what you produce, what you don't use, once your batteries are full and stuff, it's sent back. So hopefully then that it would end up being cheaper for everybody to buy electricity, not just the ones that are the surplus that's sending back. Our bills have reduced. We got ours in, we've had about 2 or 3 months that we've had reasonably good yield from it. We've saved on our first bill and it's decreasing ever. Plus we're earning money then with the surplus being sent back to the grid. The last couple of weeks we've been sending back an average of about 20-25 and running the house for free. So my car for the last 3 months has been running solely off solar panels on the roof. There's 5 of us living here in the house, so there's myself, my wife and 3 kids. I have 2 teenage daughters, so they're constantly in electric showers, constantly doing hairs, constantly lights on, constantly doing makeup. Our ESB bill was Christmas every year because there was lights on everywhere. So at the height we were paying anything up to 800, 900 euro every 2 months. Now with solar, we're not telling the kids to turn off lights. We're not telling them to, you can't have this and you can't do that. Whereas before you would look at the dishwasher, say, for argument's sake, in the evening time, put it on. Whereas now you're saying, you know what, we won't put it on now, we'll wait till the morning and run it off the solar. Same with washing. There's always enough brightness to run the solar panels. Some people say, oh, it's not sunny enough. It's not sun that runs solar panels, it's daylight. And if you have batteries installed, then you have a backup then as well. My first interaction with GoKonnect and Simon and Robert was for security cameras. Found them very professional, very understanding, very informative of what was going on. I seen on their advertisement that they were getting into solar. I rang them and asked them about it. They may not have been the cheapest quote, they may not have been the dearest quote, but they were the most professional for answering questions. No pressure. When the lads came here to give us a quote, that was the quote, ring me if you need me. They're absolutely first class. I'd have no problems with GoKonnect at all. The one thing I liked about GoKonnect was when they came, they told us that we could have more panels because they could be used on the back roof rather than just on the front roof. Everyone else was telling us that we'd have to get them all on one roof and we would have to take off the 2 solar panels that we have installed already for water. GoKonnect, when they came, they told us, no, why take it off if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just in order to sell us another product, they said we can work around it, and they put the panels on the back of the roof. The generation then of the 3D image showed us how everything was going to be incorporated onto our roof, and it's not something that's unsightly, it's not taken away from the countryside. GoKonnect offered that they would discount the grant off and they would apply for it in our name. This brought us down, the initial cost down to us was the difference of 2.5 grand at the time, I think it was. But that meant that it was less money than we had to pay out front. The after sales person, I reckon, for the solar is a very quiet person because we've had no issues. It was installed, runs perfectly, it does exactly what it says on the tin. I hope the wife doesn't see this, but when I bought my car, I'm a big car enthusiast, but when I bought my car, I have an Volkswagen 83, it came with 18-inch steel rims rather than alloys. It was almost a deal breaker. The deal was that with the savings from the solar, that I was going to get my alloys. So at this moment, I have about 2.5, so we're nearly there. It also goes into other stuff. The kids and stuff have hobbies. Myself, I'm into photography, so there's always a hole for a few extra quid. And so far, solar has given us the opportunity to fill those holes. Myself and my wife, definitely 100%, now have no regrets that we chose GoKonnect. So if you're looking for solar, we choose GoKonnect.